All right. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. How are we doing? It is 7:03 p.m. Eastern Time. It is December the 4th. And we're going to take a look at some Asia trading. Let's see what we get. How did everybody trade today? Interesting price action. Looks like that weekly VWAP held. Pretty big momentum moves. Where were you in 1999? I was in New York City celebrating at a dance party, a electronica dance party. Back in the day, we called them raves. I was a freshman in college. We got Chuck in Michigan. We got Clizzy in Detroit. Scooter was in New York City too, Madison Square Garden. Okay. Switch over to NQ here. So I turned my big widescreen monitor vertically, so now I have a massive DOM monitor and I love it. So cool. I'll send you a picture right now. I don't know why it's not. There we go. Yeah, it's cool. It looks small in the photo. It's actually really big. Like that. You can actually see, I could see all of the range so far in ES. And now we're forming a distribution. It's really cool. I don't know how big it is. Let me see. I just buy things. I don't really even like play close attention. I know that sounds crazy, but I don't. Let's see. It is. No, it's a 27-inch. Curved, wide. I don't know. It's plenty big for me. So if I flip over to that monitor, I can actually show it. How does that look? Can you read it? Now it's too blurry. Damn. Yeah, it's really squished. Because I can just, I can't fit the whole thing. You can see a part of it. Yeah, it's readable, but it's only a small part. Maybe if I keep it right in the middle. Guess I could do it then. Yep, that's the volume profile next to it. That's right. This is too big. All right, I'm going to shrink it. I'm going to go very slowly. Tell me to stop when it becomes too small. Here. 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 This is probably pretty small right here, right? Can I make it smaller, you think? Okay. So I'll just try and be conscious that like this is the middle. I'll play with it a little bit. I'll put like my position up here or something like that. Because I'm long one. You can see it right here. I'm long one here on ES. I stop down here. Oh, I have a kitten. Don't press my buttons. This is her new thing. It's climbing around up here. Hey, JP. So it looks like we're so I got take profit up here. 65. That's pretty much where VWAP is, so I'll probably lower it by a tick here. She's batting at the DOM. She sees the numbers moving. I'm long ES here. I'm only up like, I don't know, a point. 3 ticks. Oh my God. Okay. So yeah, long. So what did you say earlier here, Chuck? Sorry, I missed it. You said the low of RTH today was NQ pivot S1. I was wondering, actually. Really glad to know that. I think I was, what was I using today? I was using 4 today, I believe. 6. It probably reset because I didn't save it. All right, here we go. About to get filled. Move my stop up. All right, 2 whole points, $100. Woohoo! I traded the whole distribution of ES. What is our friend Gold doing? Oh, it looks like it's going long, doesn't it? Is this the spot to short? We short gold here? This is no, this is not IB high. This was the resistance. This is pretty much the upper band still. So if we had a continuation of VWAP, right? That's VWAP upper band right there. Well, played off to the tick. Look at that. Ba-boom. LJ, you know, I may or may not have been looking at that. Well, that was a nice short on gold. We'll keep it our little secret for now, LJ. We'll see how it does. I'd like to trade it for about a week before I start talking about it. Otherwise, it's just another shiny object. Here we are, Corey. Per usual. It was also IB high, and it was also the upper band. Wait, no. IB high is over here. That's IB high if you use 930, but 930 is not the initial bounce on gold. It's this level right here, which played support. Now we rejected it. Yeah, I figured, LJ. If you switch around, I keep different charts up on these tabs that have the right times, so I don't get confused. Instead of just flipping the signal on the same chart, like I'll do the indexes on the same chart, but oh, you on side quest now, Corey? So NQ has a 40-point range right now. ES has an 8-point range. They're both good. They both have their place. Corey, just fill out this form. No, that's the link. All right, back up we go. That was a nice long on ES. I wish I would have held it. We're almost up back up to the highs and NQ. Back into the 40s. It's amazing how different your trading is when you just watch the DOM. You don't watch the chart. Well, we watch how it reacts, Clizzy, at our spots, our key inflection points in our zones, and we watch the behavior. And you can glean insight over time as you get better at it, reading the DOM. You do. And you can see the orders firing away onto the profile too. And which price levels are the most. You can't really see it in Globex, but you can see it a lot in regular trading hours. You can see the literally the profile being built out. All right, so we have a bit of a fade going on NQ. In fact, I'd probably say that I'd probably cover here. Fortunately, I don't like my price. So a couple good trades so far. Up $228, people. Going to the bank over here. Looks like it's holding weekly upper band here too, doesn't it? We're building some high volume here. This 640 level is kind of like our point of control. I think if we hold above it, we can get a little more downside. I mean, upside, sorry. Goes. Andy, did you hear? I flipped my widescreen monitor vertical. It's now my giant DOM monitor. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I feel like a kid in a candy store. I just want to DOM trade all day now. So I have ES and NQ right next to each other so you could see the correlation. It's super cool. Do you Chuck, I know you do it too. You guys just do NQ ES side by side or Any other markets? Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about having a third. I was thinking YM because it's Russell seems to be the least correlated of the four. But even the Dow can really disconnect. So I don't know. Looks so cool. Not a fan of the black, but I'll forgive you on that one, I guess. And then you got a big old CVD, just CVD. Flashbanging yourself. I like the white, man. I could see things better. I can see my level. I can see everything better. I'm not like you old people that can't see. I have healthy eyes. My sprite young 44-year-old self. I know, Corey. That's the funny part. All right, I only got a year and a half on you. Yeah, I don't know. I can see everything a lot easier on the white. I think the black looks cooler, but everything is cleaner and easier to see on the white. That's just my opinion. I think it's pretty split down the middle. We did a poll once and it was like 50-50. Yeah, I would agree with that, JP. I don't think they're whatever your preference to see things easier. All right, both ES and Q making highs here. So this seems like an interesting spot maybe to we're pretty extreme here. What do you think, LJ? Pretty extreme on NQ. It's a little scalpacito. There's no business being done up here either. That's the funny part. This is so thin. Here we go. Push it down, baby. Let's revisit 51. Short one at 54. Closed. There it goes. Back down she goes. Well, that was a nice trade, LJ. Gotta trust it. Gave the signal, didn't it? Coincidence? Maybe. We'll see. We did get a exhaustion candle here on the 2-minute. Nice, JP. You short? Let me guess. Short. JP loves to short himself some gold. It is the top of the distribution. Did line up. Sure did. BDC long? I don't know. We're underneath that exhaustion candle VWAP. $25 NQ points a day is not hard, especially if you don't try and get them all at once. 5 to 10 points, 15 points, 115, 110 point, 2 trades. Unless you have the precision of a sniper. It's probably a good idea, LJ. If you're not feeling rested, it generally doesn't usually go well for me either. All right, I just hit the 400. See if I can do this. Oops. I don't think I can. You guys able to read those numbers? Okay, sweet. If JP can read them, we're in good shape. But can Chuck read them? I have contacts in. Otherwise, I'd have help in my nose as well. Yeah, Mr. Jordan, we have lots of ES and NQ can trade nicely, after hours. It's not as nice as regular trading hours, but you can make it work. You gotta be patient. It moves a lot slower. You gotta wait for better setups, but it does happen. Why does everybody want to trade gold? Help me understand it. Help it make sense for me. What's everybody's obsession with gold? I don't think it trades as clean as the indexes. That's just me. I don't know. I just can't get into it. I can't. I try. I traded some here and there, but I do so much better on the indexes. Gold doesn't go crazy like the indexes. I don't know if you were watching gold the last couple months. Gold regularly was having 4 or 5% days. You'll never see that in the indexes. So that's not true. Look at these days in gold. This is crazy. This day was 6%. A lot of these days here, big ass days, 3%. A lot of 3%ers. Died down a little bit in November. But man, from late October to the beginning of November, people were losing their mind. You guys trade what you want. That's cool. That's the regular trading hours Globex. And MGC is much thinner than, I'm pretty sure it's thinner than actual GC itself. It's thin because of the Globex hours. Less traders, less volume. So worse spreads, worse fills. All right. You think we were going to get continuation up now? NQ? This 50 level. That's a lot of orders filled. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap up here. I'm running a class here in about 9 minutes, so I got to shut things up so I can get over to Inner Circle for that class. We'll be back at it 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. We'll see you in the morning. For those of you in the premium Discord, I encourage you to head on over to the premium voice channels. You can share your screens if you want to continue trading gold or NQ, whatever you like. I encourage you to use those channels if you're going to trade. Help each other. Monitor the market. 4 eyes are better than 2. But if you are going to keep trading, manage your risk, stay sharp, and we'll be back at it tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. On YouTube, we'll be going live at 10 a.m. with the delayed feed.